It's Madden NFL 24, and this one features Gerald Everett. He should be one of his quarterback's best friends this week. It's the Oilers and the Golden Eagles on Thursday.
And we are underway from Houston. And we will not get a run back here to start. It's a touchback, and it will come out to the 25. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by a Heisman runner-up during his college days. It's the versatile Jalen Hurts.
And he's certainly putting together an MVP-type season, leading the league in both passing yards and touchdown passes. There have not been too many defenses that have been able to stop him or even slow him down. So he's got his sights set on another big game right here.
And some room to work. And he gets this one just shy of the 40 to mark him down at the 39. Gotta like that start. 14 yards to get him going. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
2nd down and 8. Hurts sets up to throw it. He'll get this out to the flat for Etienne. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. This now a 3rd and 4. Throwing is Hurts. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. They convert on 3rd with a gain of 22.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds him for the first down.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. On the counter, Etienne. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Well, this defense, Charles, really played well in that win a week ago.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defensive coordinator about their performance last week, because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down. Hurts. That's complete to Travis Etienne out of the backfield. Touchdown! Travis Etienne, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Oilers will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. With these Thursday night games, sometimes you get those quick turnarounds. You wonder how a team's going to start. They started really well.
Everyone's always wondering, going into a Thursday night game, who has their legs, who has the overall health of a team. But mentally, if you get that early edge, the other team might think to itself, it's been a short week, we're not really ready to go. You might run them into the ground that way. That's why getting that early score means a lot.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. So now we'll get a look at the other offensive unit as they come out for their first possession. And here's a look at their leader, standing 6'4".
And you've got to think that they've got to be feeling pretty fresh. Coming off of the open week, didn't have to play, right? Gives them a chance to rest up a little bit, heal some of those aches and pains, and excited about playing again. That really rekindles things a little bit. I want to see how they come out and establish themselves here early.
And that bye week coming right where they want it, in the middle of the schedule. When you look at this defense, they've been pretty solid against the pass, toward the middle of the pack, number 14 in the NFL.
And when you're getting ready to face the number 1 overall offense in the NFL, it does not matter where you rank defensively, because you got your hands full. You don't know what you're going to face, but you know that that's a strong unit that you're getting ready for.
Richardson to the air on 1st down. It's taken in by Quentin Johnston. They showed off a nice juke of the defender before the next wave could bring him down. Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on second down. They'll run for the first time with the speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Little pitch and catch to the tight end, Knox. It'll be a gain of just a yard, and that'll bring up second down. Now it's Richardson. And that'll be caught by St. Brown. Broke through some contact, but unable to reach the 40. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that's going to bring up 3rd and 2. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's taken down inside the 30. All told, they get 13 yards on that play. Solid opening drive so far, Charles. They've moved this football into field goal range, but you know that they want to cap this off with 6 and not 3. Absolutely. As one of the better coaches in the league always tells me, on offense, I want to throw body blows all game long and finish it with uppercuts. Well, here are the body blows right now. He's hoping in one uppercut will take care of the end of this drive. Back to the air with Richardson. Out to the left, he's got his tight end Knox. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Now Richardson. Going right back to Knox, and again a completion. Down he goes at the 10 with a solid pickup of 8. 2nd and 2, first down marker at the 8. Gibbs straight ahead. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Jahmyr Gibbs, his 7th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Golden Eagles are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. And there's an offense that didn't panic after getting down early, and with good reason. No better way to silence a home crowd than with a nice, long, sustained drive. And they were able to put one together here and finish with the touchdown run. Extra point right down the middle, and we are tied at 7. So the drive goes 75 yards, 10 plays. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. As the offense returns, let's take a look at running back Travis Etienne. And you see his numbers from a week ago. He was up over 100 yards then, and he's already hit pay dirt here once in this one. We always talk about quarterbacks and receivers getting into rhythm, right? Really feeling good, finding each other downfield. I think running backs operate the same way. They can hit a good rhythm and a good stride, and he's carrying it over from last week. 2nd down and 6 now. Here's Hurts to throw. Over the middle, he finds Godwin complete. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 10 more there and another first down. Running out of the gun with Etienne. Gets around him. And he'll take this from 147-yard line to the other. A gain of 6. 2nd down and 4. And, CD, you look at this defense, what kind of pressure are they under trying to stop a team that has won 5 games in a row? Well, to me, it makes their job harder because you know you're going up against an offense that's playing at an elite level. And sometimes you can get too caught up in trying to play the perfect game. You're trying to be too precise, too fine, instead of just letting it rip. And I think that's more the priority than trying to be absolutely perfect. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. The medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. On 1st and 10, it's Spears. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. But you look at this defense coming into this one ranked number 19 in the NFL against the pass.
And it's really difficult to prepare for this team. This is the #1 overall passing team in the NFL. But it shouldn't be hard to get excited about playing against them. The ultimate.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Clark Phillips has got it.
Well, this had trouble written all over from the start. He's got 2 extra defensive backs in the game he's got to deal with. They're in a dime set. So everywhere he's looking, he's seeing a different color jersey. And sure enough, this one winds up being intercepted.
Chicago works their way back onto the field here for their 2nd drive of the game. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 49. Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Richardson. Oh, pitch and catch to the tight end, Knox. His 4th catch already in this 1st quarter. It's a 1st down. Richardson looking to throw this. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Only able to gain a couple there, and it's 2nd down. 7-7, our score after 1. Ready for the 2nd quarter, and it's our visitors with the football. From the 38 now, here comes 2nd and 8. As they've got it as we resume action. Again, it's Richardson. Throw left side complete. That's Fox. Call it a gain of 3 on the play. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Now Richardson back to throw it. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. That's a 3rd down conversion of 24 yards there. Nice play.
I don't care how many times we say it, I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. 1st down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
So the completion good for 6 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. Straight ahead with Gibbs here. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. Now they empty the backfield and motion the running back right. Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Nice call by the defense there on 3rd down. Just flood the field with extra defensive backs in their dime package. Nowhere to go with the football. Forces the incompletion.
In motion left is a running back. Now they go for it on 4th down, but that pass is knocked away and incomplete. Andy Reid went for it, but it won't pan out. And that will force a turnover on downs.
4th down, and they take to the air, which really isn't a major surprise, but how about the coverage there, able to bat it down?
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Now ETN to start the drive. And he'll get this only up to about the 3-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. And they'll go again with ETN. And he's upended at the 6 as they double their room to maneuver on a pickup of 3. From the gun, it's Hurts. They'll find Williams on the slant. And they're able to stop him short. On 3rd and 6, they'll only pick up 4.
I think that call was made not so much to try and get the first down, although they would have taken it if they could have gotten it, but to give their punter a little bit of space and try and help out their defense.
Yeah, got the safe completion on third. And a fair catch taken here right at about the 40-yard line. Another drive coming up for this Chicago offense. They're riding a 2-game winning streak into this Thursday nighter. How easy is it when you're on a roll to stay on a roll given the quick turnaround?
Well, you would think it'd be pretty easy because everyone's locked in practice and meetings because everyone feels good about themselves. And for coaches, this is where they have to tell themselves, don't add too much. Don't worry about game plans as much as players. So look at your play sheet and think, give it to the guys who played best and don't worry about the rest of it.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. They'll find Ayuk open right side. That'll give them 8 that time. And 3rd and 8 now. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. On 3rd down, here's Richardson. He gets this out wide to Gibbs. And he'll get this up near midfield, but that's still a few yards shy of the first down. Here's Tommy Townsend on to punt. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And this punt sails over the sideline. And the spot, it looks to be right at the 25-yard line. And now out comes Houston. Just the one misstep for them in the first half of the season. 7-1 is the record at the midway point. And in terms of whatever power rankings you want to go by, they're at or near the top of the list in terms of best teams in the National Football League.
And for me, in my little bit of rankings here, I've got them at the top. I know there's still 2 months to go, and we've seen teams get off to hot starts and then fade away due to injuries or the schedule or whatever. But unless there are a rash of injuries on this team, I'd be surprised if they aren't a 1st or 2nd seed come playoff time.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. They'll try the left side with ETN. And a good push there defensively as they stop him at the 48. Gain of just 1. From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 9. Play action. Here's Hurts. Throw right side is into the hands of his tight end, Everett. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. A give to ETN running right. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. So the completion good for 7 there. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now. Hurts sets up to throw it. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and helped force the incompletion.
They'll try and throw for it with Hurts. And it is caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Hurts. Left side here, that's complete to Godwin. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. 2nd down and a little more than a yard here. Throwing is Hurts. Right back to Chris Godwin. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Sam Laporta, his 1st touchdown on the year. And his guys have taken the lead. So, Charles, they had him double covered in the end zone. It still was not enough.
I wonder if they're thinking to themselves now, 2 didn't work. Do we go for 3 guys on him next time? Because he fought through all that extra attention, got himself into a great position where his quarterback felt confident enough to challenge the coverage and threw it his way. What a big-time play right there, both by the quarterback trusting it and by him going up and getting it.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. The Chicago offense set to get started. And they enter play here in this one on a 2-game win streak, plus they come off the open week as well. So this is a team that has a lot of things working in their favor.
Oh, it certainly is, and let's face it, this team is playing so well. The worry now is that after a few extra days off, they'll be sluggish coming into this game. So I've heard that he spent more time in practice working what they call good versus good, starting offense versus starting defense. They want a fast start in this next game.
Richardson now on 2nd down. Hit from behind, and he's going to be driven down. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
Oh, I thought he had that one, and that was nearly a big 3rd down conversion to give this drive some life. Instead, they're on the spot and help separate the receiver from the ball.
On is the punter Townsend as he gets this one away. This is taken at the 23. Pushing his way through. And that'll be a return of 12 following a very nice punt. And they will take over 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's complete to the tight end, Everett. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a 1st down.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the 1st down.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Complete to Drake London. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. 18 more yards there and another 1st down. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the 1st half of play. So 3 plays, already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. Here's Hurts to throw. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Chris Godwin, a 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Oilers will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Well, that's just how they drew it up, CD. His first read was there, got it to him quickly, and into the end zone.
Absolutely excellent execution by all involved. And the coordinator, gotta give him credit, found the perfect play call. Quarterback let it fly as soon as the target came free, and his guy made a nice catch. Just how you draw it up in practice and then execute it in the game.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And it's now 21-7. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. One more go for this offense in the 1st half. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
Houston's offense taking over again, and they will begin in field goal range already as they search for a potential score. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. That is the first time that they've targeted him that he has not come down with a catch.
He's caught everything that's been thrown his way, a dominant pass receiver that can break down any defense, because when he's doing that kind of work, it really hurts you on the back end.
And even though it's an incompletion there, I think they're going back to that well. The end result, 21 yards. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. The kick by Carlson is good, and they will open things up a bit more. It's 24-7. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach.
All right, guys, thanks very much. We'll get back with you shortly. But first, let's take a look at what's coming up this weekend around the NFL. Some great games still to come. And I think we highlighted one of the better ones right there, as they'll do battle with the Los Angeles Rams. Even more good matchups to check out in the late afternoon window. A 4 o'clock start up in Baltimore, where it'll be the Ravens taking on the Carolina Panthers. And finally, a good one scheduled for Sunday Night Football between the New York Jets and the Denver Broncos. We just watched a fine first half out of the mobile quarterback, that's Jalen Hurts. He threw a first quarter touchdown pass, then 2 more in the second quarter, a 3-touchdown half. And he may just be getting started.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. This offense ready to go to begin this third quarter. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's second down. Richardson. Pass out left finds Johnston. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. There, Richardson back to throw it. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Pat Surtain. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line.
Well, I certainly think that we're seeing a big reason why this team has struggled to put points on the board so far, because too many of their drives have ended in turnovers already, and we still have almost a full half of football yet to play.
Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. And they'll have good field position here following the interception and a chance to build on their lead as they start with a 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Etienne. And not much. Maybe a yard down to the 23.
We know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. So they've been unable to capitalize on the great field position as of yet. Here's 3rd and 9. Back to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 12 yards on 3rd down as the drive rolls on. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. A shotgun snap and a give to ETN. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 8-yard line.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. He's got his man, London, right side. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Jamison Williams. A 5-yard touchdown. And the Oilers use the short field to get in for 6. Well, partner, he has carried them in this ball game throwing the football. All 4 touchdowns through the air, and that's really helped them get this nice lead.
And I know it's a team game, but right now, he is truly the...
And now before we get to the extra point, remember all touchdowns do have to be confirmed by the replay official. They're taking a peek at whether or not those feet were in bounds, and obviously a big call here in the end zone.
And not just the feet. How about the hands? How's the ball possessed while the feet are hopefully getting down in bounds? That's what they're trying to look at to see if it all comes together.
So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead is now 24. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. Taken at the goal line. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Now Richardson. It's wheeled in downfield by Johnston. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Hand off now to Gibbs. As he's got this down inside the 40 to the 39. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Richardson looking to throw. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. Richardson looking to throw this. He's got his target. That's complete. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. 1st and 10. Here's Richardson with it. Being chased up. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up 2nd. But defensively on the previous play, they gave up a pretty good chunk of yardage, but right there, they got a good portion of it right back.
And if we just flip it around from the offensive perspective, took a nice step forward, and how about a couple of leaps backwards after that play? They've got to figure out a big call coming up here to try and gain that yardage back.
This will be the 8th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 7. Here's Richardson to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
So on 4th down, Andy Reid decides to send in the field goal unit. From the right hash, just a 34-yard attempt. And this one is right through. And they get a little bit closer here as the lead's down to 3 touchdowns. So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps them inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
This fielded right at the goal line. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. Houston's offense taking over again. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They get 14 on that one. Good for a Houston first down.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the 3rd quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
They'll throw on 1st down with Hurts. Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second-half blowout material. Throwing is Hurts. Throw over the middle, he finds Williams. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
This is just more of the same. This defense has had no answer on a lot of these throws. They've let these receivers run wild, and here's another completion for good yardage.
On 1st down, Hurts. Left side here, that's complete to Godwin. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. From the 20, here's 2nd and a yard. Hurts sets up to throw it. Touchdown! Gerald Everett, a 20-yard touchdown. And the Oilers are able to widen their advantage. So another touchdown there, and even though we're still just here in the 3rd quarter, kind of hard now to see them giving up this lead.
And this is just an offense that's imposing its will right now. You name it, they're able to do it. If you're the play caller, whatever you want to select is there. You want to run it, you want to throw it, pick a play, any play. They're rocking and rolling right now.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that'll increase their lead to 28. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The Chicago offense set to get started. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual. On
3rd down, it's Richardson. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. 1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. 1st and 10, it's Richardson. He gets this out wide to Gibbs. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like right at the 40. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and it's 2nd down. Back to throw. Here's Richardson. And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
It's 3rd down and 5 yards to go.
Again, it's Richardson. And this pass broken up. Now the contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
That is caught. He will go out right near the 35-yard line. So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10. Richardson. Got a man. That's Ayuk. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Now it's Richardson. Now that'll be caught by St. Brown. And that's good for a gain of 6. And that'll bring up a 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On 3rd down, here's Richardson. He'll go right back to St. Brown. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Yeah, Richardson back to throw it. And he's got his man on the out route. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. 2nd and 1 from the 2. On the give, here's Gibbs. And I think they stopped him again. They did at the 1-yard line. No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've converted 5 times in their many chances thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. Needing the tough yards, they run it with their fullback. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. Patrick Ricard punching it in from a yard away. And the Golden Eagles get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. This taken in at the goal line. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. Houston set to take over. Well, the win for them at this point seems pretty assured. I mean, still a decent amount of time left here in the 4th quarter, Charles, but you got the football. You're up 3 scores. They have to be feeling really good about where they're at.
I love your observation skills, partner, because I think you saw them charge onto the field fired up about another chance to get into the end zone. Looks to me like this group is ready to crush any hope left on the opposing sideline, and they want to do it with some gusto, too.
On 2nd down, ETN once more. And he's taken down. It's a gain of 3 from the 17 to the 20. 3rd and 8. Hurts. Under pressure, and down he goes. Nolan Smith able to record his 5th sack of the season. Here's Ryan Stonehouse now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Let's take it inside his own 40. A 7-yard return following a punt of 45 yards. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 46. Now Richardson. Locating St. Brown for another catch. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. 2nd down and a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
Richardson looking to throw. And that one off the mark behind him. Incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Setting up the screen, this is Gibbs. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. It's a gain of 8, and it'll wind up moving the chains. On 1st down, Richardson. He'll get this into the hands of Ayuk. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and that will bring up 2nd down. Back to the air with Richardson. Little pitch and catch to the tight end, Knox. 75 yards receiving for him now. It's a 1st down. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. 1st and 10, Richardson looks to throw it. Going right back to Knox, and again a completion. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. Richardson looking to throw this. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Gibbs. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 1st and 10. Here's Richardson with it. Finds Gibbs on a check down. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. Now 2nd and 5. Snap will come from the 6. Here's Richardson to throw. Toward the pylon, caught. And he'll work free from 1 tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. And Richardson looks to throw once more. Feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7. More than 1 defender there, and that's a loss of 5 on the sack. So it's our visitors with a football as we get you reset. They come up on a 4th down situation with things not looking particularly rosy. 4th down, desperation time. Here's Richardson. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. They'll start with the option. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. 1st down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards.
That's good for a 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Straight ahead, ETN. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. ETN once more. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
So Houston going to